Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this clip art, or a picture basically, of a giraffe, just a bitmap, and wanted to come out of the letter G. Looking back on it, I should have maybe put the giraffe down further, but you can't just do it with this bitmap. And this is really easily done. It's less than 5 inches. So we're going to set our nudge factor for 5. We're going to hit the plus key on the keyboard to get a duplicate. I'm actually going to delete that and make it 6, just so it's further apart. So now I've got this copy. I'm going to go trace bitmap, outline, trace clip art that I use 99% of the time, and it does it that fast. Now, if you can see, we have a giraffe, but it is a poorly pixelized giraffe. And I've done this many, many times. We're going to take a square box. Actually, you don't want anything interfering. And we're going to take our Smart Fill tool, fit on green, move it down, make sure there's nothing interfering, fill that in, and move it over, and then up. And it's going to cover up your giraffe. Now, at this time, take both of them, select both of them, and intersect it. Now you have a giraffe without a background and something that you could use. Now, I'm not going to go over too much. I've got plenty of videos on how to clean this up. It's really not too bad. I would remove some of this. I said I wasn't going to do it, but you could get rid of some of this white. Because that's basically part of the old background. Just make sure there's nothing really wrong. Take that node and bend it around and make his ear look a little better or worse in this case. But try to get some of that stuff out of the way. We could actually bring that, make it look a little rounder. Right there's a sharp point. I'd get rid of that. And you can always do that by selecting 2 nodes, right-clicking and turning them into a line. But it kind of messed up our ear a little, our ear. But we can take this and let's select all those and right-click and turn them into a curve. And then when we do that, we can have handles to make his ear look back. Anyway, that's enough on that subject. Now, we're going to take a capital letter G. We're going to make it's Arial, but we want something thicker. So we're going to go Arial black. And a lot of times you have to click off of it, click back on it to make it Arial black. Now I'm going to take it, I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to move it over. I'm going to make a couple of duplicates, at least 2. This one I am going to I'm going to convert it to a curve, and I'm going to make the outline a little thicker, maybe a little bit thicker in this case. And then you could kind of change it whatever color you want by right-clicking and making it a color. Now, we need to actually move our giraffe now. Once you've done this and you're nudging it, do not move anything, nudge everything. So let's make our giraffe a little bit bigger this time. I think that's going to work. Maybe a little bit bigger, have his head stick out a little bit further. Whoop, see, I moved the G, move it back. Do not move the letter. Well, it's not going to be sticking out far enough that way, but that'll work. So now what we need to do is make another duplicate of this, G, and let's fill it with yellow. Let's take away the outline, and let's go to our shadow tool and pick interior shadow. I've been having trouble doing this lately. I really want a shadow on one side. I need to practice this a little more. And you can change the shadow width. Like we could put 4, so it's just a little bit of a shadow. I need to figure out how to get it more to one side. You know, I can make it darker, but I can't really get it to make it look like it's a shadow. But I might even work on that after this video. And then you nudge it over, and there's what your end result. But we'll keep them separated right now. We're going to take, I've got something right. I saw something. We're going to go to, well, we're going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make a duplicate of that and move it over. And we're going to grab both these and we're going to intersect them. That's going to give us our inner part of our giraffe. Then on this one, and I didn't need to make a copy, I'm going to go back minus front, and that's going to give us this outer part. And then go up to object and break that apart. Because I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want that neck sticking out. So now we can move that guy, and we can nudge this over to our letter. And that's exactly what we want. Let me nudge this G out of the way. And then, but our head isn't going to look like it's behind it. So what we need to do right now is, because it's inside there, well, I'll just nudge that over. It's inside there. We want to go ahead and group this together, Control G. Move this over and put it to the, go up to Object, Order, back a page. See, you got rid of that line after but it also took away some of this line. So there's a way around that. Let's do this. Oh, you know what'll help in that case? Let's move our giraffe out of the way, and let's take this and object and convert the outline to an object. See if that doesn't help. And put the G in the back of the page. Yeah, it still messed up that G. Let's see if figure out another way to do this. Let's take our giraffe, take it out of the way, and let's well, one thing, okay, we can do this. This will work. Take the larger part of the giraffe and break it apart. Break it apart. Then grab it all. Whoop, don't do that. I'm hoping that wasn't a result. Yeah, well, you know what? This is going to work. That's all I had to do. Let me just back up here. You don't have to do all that. Because this is an object, we can left click, right click, and we got an outline. Now we can take our giraffe and put it in there. And we'll just, I'm pretty sure it'll fill in all that. What we could do is another back minus front. Well, let's just try. We'll go with that same blue. Put it in that line. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, good deal. It worked. We just filled in that other part. Smart fill tool. Good. I like it when something works. And see, that's missing. So now we can take our giraffe out of the way and just take our line and delete it. Now we have evidently needed to fill that in. Smart fill. I guess I should have practiced this more. Now let's take our G away. Take that. I still don't like the way I've cut off his body here, but can't do really anything about it. Now move your G and go ahead and go to Object, Order, Backup Page. And then when we put our G in there, everything will be behind. So for the person I'm doing it for, I'd get a bigger body giraffe, maybe even the whole body, and crop some out. But that does look pretty cool. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.